Welcome in, everyone. We are breaking down what is just a classic cup tie. Absolutely full of intrigue. You've got the high-flying Lincoln City taking on Premier League powerhouse Chelsea. It's the ultimate David versus Goliath story, so let's get right into the analysis of what could be a really massive upset.
So, here's how we're going to tackle this. First, we'll talk about the context, the magic of the cup. Then, we'll dive into the team's current form and their tactical approaches. After that, I'll give you my official prediction, and of course, I'll tell you exactly how you can catch all the action live.
Okay, first things first, let's set the stage. Look, you can't analyze a game like this just by looking at the names on paper. You absolutely have to factor in the unique pressure and, the potential of a domestic cup tie. This is where all the drama really starts.
In this quote, it just gets right to the heart of it. Cup football, it isn't just about formations and tactics. It's about psychology. The history books are absolutely filled with these incredible moments where lower league clubs use that fearless mindset to defy all the odds and pull off a legendary giant killing.
And that is exactly the opportunity that's sitting right in front of Lincoln City. Imagine it, a packed Sincil bank playing under the lights. They have a real chance to create one of those moments people talk about for years. For these players, for these fans, this isn't just another game on the schedule. No way. It's a chance to make a massive statement. All right, so how do these two teams actually stack up against each other right now? Well, a quick look at the recent form tells a pretty fascinating story. And honestly, it just adds another layer to this whole David and Goliath narrative.
The contrast here could not be more stark. On one side, you have Michael Scubala's Lincoln, a team that is just riding a massive wave of confidence, unbeaten in 10 games, and they're pushing for promotion. Then, on the other side, you've got Enzo Maresca's Chelsea. Yeah, a team packed with talent, but one that's really struggling for consistency and is coming into this reeling from back-to-back losses.
This chart, right here, it visualizes that contrast perfectly. Look at it. In their last 6 matches, Lincoln has locked down 4 wins. That is a clear sign of momentum. Chelsea, on the other hand, only 2. This isn't just about what league they play in. It's about which team is walking into this game with more confidence, with more rhythm.
So how is all of this going to translate to the actual pitch? Okay, let's get into the tactical weeds a bit and really break down how these two sides might line up and what the key crucial factors are going to be.
For the home side, you can bet Michael Scubala is going to set his team up to be disciplined and really compact. Looking at this lineup, you can see a solid defensive base with guys like Monsma and Jackson. The game plan will be to absorb pressure, frustrate Chelsea, and then try to hit them on the counter. You're going to want to keep a close eye on Draper and Okoronkwo up front. They'll need to be absolutely clinical with the few chances they might get, and they'll be fueled by that incredible home crowd energy.
Now for Chelsea. Enzo Maresca is definitely going to use this match to rotate his squad, but honestly his hands are a bit tied with injuries and a pretty key suspension. This means we're going to see opportunities for some really high-potential young talents. You see names in that attack like Estefao and Gittins, players with incredible skill who are going to be so eager to impress. But with Fernandes in the midfield and Chaloba at the back, there's still a solid core of experience. The big question, though, is can this mix of youth and, forced changes find its cohesion quickly enough?
And here's the crucial point. This match is not going to be decided by talent alone. Chelsea's injury crisis, Lincoln's fortress-like home form, and the immense pressure on the Premier League side to stop this slide, all of these are massive factors that really start to level the playing field.
All right, so we've weighed the form, we've looked at the context, we've broken down the tactical variables. Now it's time for the final verdict, the analyst's call on how this EFL Cup tie is actually going to end.
This really is the fundamental question, isn't it? Can Lincoln's disciplined, organized defense and just incredible work rate manage to frustrate a Chelsea team that even when it's rotated possesses some truly game-changing individual talent? It's a classic battle, collective spirit versus individual brilliance.
So my official call is a 3-1 victory for Chelsea. Look, while Lincoln's amazing form and their home advantage make an upset totally plausible, I believe the sheer quality that Chelsea has in its squad will, in the end, be the deciding factor.
So why this result? Well, it really just comes down to attacking firepower. While Lincoln might hold firm for long stretches of the game, the expectation is that the elite skill, the pace of Chelsea's young forwards will eventually create those decisive moments they need to win the game.
So there you have it. That's the analytical breakdown. Now, if you're planning on watching all this drama unfold for yourself, here are the key details you are going to need. Go ahead and mark your calendars. Here are the core details.
Tuesday, September 23rd, kicking off at Sincil Bank. And just make sure you adjust that UTC time for your local time zone so you don't miss a second of it.
Okay, to find a live broadcast, your best bet is always to check the local TV listings for your region first. But services like SofaScore do a great job of compiling these lists under their TV channel section. They can also link you directly to official streams, including some from betting partners where they're available. And hey, if you want to follow the match on a deeper level, or maybe you just can't get to a screen, using a live score app is absolutely key. You can track all the stats like possession and shots in real time, and these amazing features like attack momentum can give you a really great sense of which team is controlling the flow of the game at any given moment.
So, that leaves us with the final question as you get ready to tune in. Will the superior quality of the Premier League side just prove to be too much? Or are we about to witness a truly historic upset at Sincil Bank? Well, there's only one way to find out. Enjoy the match.